So just before we get rolling, everyone, I'm going to do a really quick sound check. If you can hear me clearly, if my microphone is not too quiet, could you just give me a thumbs up or let me know in the chat? I would very much appreciate that. Fantastic. I appreciate it. Now, the other thing I'd love to do, if you don't mind, is just to get a sense of where we're broadcasting and who we're broadcasting to. If you're already a member of this platform and you're having success with it, thanks for all the thumbs up. That's awesome. If you're already having success with this platform, please type a 2, the number 2 into the chat if this is something that's already working very well for you, wherever you happen to be in the world. That's awesome. Look at all the 2s pouring in. We certainly appreciate the participation. I'm not sure what 3 means, but thank you for participating. And for those of you who are guests here for the very first time to look at this information, would you do me a favor and drop a 1 into the chat? That's great. Everyone, make sure you welcome all the guests. So listen, I think it's time that we dig in. It's the top of the hour now, and we've got an awful lot that we want to cover, and we want to make sure we do it promptly in a short period of time. We have our special guests here as well, so I think we have everything we need to dive into this. So anyone else who comes in, our room is filling up very quickly. I'm sure they'll figure out exactly where we are as we move through our content. Okay, so first of all, let's get really clear as to why it is we're here, what this platform is doing, why it has so many people excited, and as you can see from the chat, has so many people excited all around the world. I know that myself and my friends in Canada are very enthusiastic. I have always loved, I've loved the mystery. I've loved some of the statistics around the global Forex market. I've certainly loved hearing stats about the immensity of the market and how much money is in that market. What I've never loved is efforts that I've made it in the past to try to understand exactly how to trade within the market. And as you can see in the sentence under the welcome, few mouse clicks away. What this means is we're going to share with you a very simple platform that was very deliberately designed to take away the worry, the anxiety, and the years and years of mistakes that are required typically in the Forex market before you can develop consistent success. Now, I know that's a mouthful, and it's saying an awful lot, and it's promising even more. But what we'll do over the next few minutes, we've got one of our most successful individuals using and sharing the platform to walk through the details regarding this company, the front end, exactly what and how it does what it does. Before we do that, though, I want to share some information with you as to why these Monday, Wednesday, and Friday meetings started getting assembled.
At this time of unprecedented worry and anxiety, driven by a single virus, baffling the brightest minds in science, there are lessons that we can take from this global pandemic. We are all equal, regardless of our culture, religion, occupation, financial situation, or social status. It is reminding us that we're all connected, and something that affects one person affects another. It is also reminding us just how important family and home are, how providing for those we love is of critical importance, especially in times of crisis, and how difficult or even impossible that can become under certain circumstances. The world we know is going to change. There's no escaping that fact. One thing still in your control: what you do with your time. There's a tiny percentage of people globally that are completely free of debt, not beholden to anyone. And as incredible as that may sound, anyone can accomplish a similar degree of this success. With proper guidance, you can attain the same freedom and the same peace of mind to enjoy family and friends, regardless of what may be happening in the world around you. While real financial security is available to everyone, it doesn't happen on its own, and it's not easy, but it is absolutely possible for you. To learn what steps you can take today, and to make sure that you're numbered amongst those that are financially free, get back to the person that shared this video with you and take action today.
So the new social movement from CFX was very deliberately designed. We're starting to see more and more news about disruptors, especially positive disruptors, and the impact that they can have on people's lives, the quality of their lives. And that really is the objective here for us, is really to disrupt something that's critically important. And that is this idea that financial security and financial well-being is only set aside for special or privileged people. In fact, to think that financial security, and that's simply that all of your costs, all of your monthly expenses can be managed without you having to worry on an ongoing basis, days and weeks and months after months, is a privilege. We don't believe that at all. We believe it's a right. And so as such, we wanted from the corporate down, make sure that Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays were earmarked for a very special presentation right through the company with individuals in the company that have done exceptional things being interviewed by the CEO and founder. So those of you who are guests looking at this for the very first time are not just looking at a website or not just watching a YouTube video, but you have an opportunity to hear right from the CEO's mouth why this company was engineered the way that it was. The fact that it's been trading in extraordinary results have been gathered for almost 10 months now is truly incredible. It's already making the platform stand out. But when you get a sense of how this was structured from the ground up and where it's going into the future, I think that you're going to get really excited. So what I'd like to do is turn the microphone over to an individual who is making some very, very big noise in the platform, not only succeeding in his own Forex participation with the platform, but even more than that, sharing this with individuals that matter to him and then helping them do the same thing to the point where he's grown an organization that is, well, it's really something considering the platform is only 10 months old. Justin, if you can please unmute yourself and take it away, it would be greatly appreciated.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, John.
Thanks for coming.
These webinars are special, you guys. So first, let me just take a quick minute and welcome all of the guests. You are in for a very special treat. You are absolutely here to see something that is not just another project, but is a legacy company in the making. And, the reason why you see so many twos in here and why these members come back, webinar after webinar, is because it really is a community and a culture that we're building. It's much bigger than just a project. So welcome. With that being said, let's jump in here. We're talking about two massive industries. First and foremost, we're talking about e-learning. And I'm telling you, when you look at the state of the globe and what is going on, the e-learning space has never been more important. To be able to educate yourself, develop a skill set that could feed your family for years to come, that nobody could ever take away from you, and the ability to be able to do it from home during this time right now. In fact, I want you to think about this. For those of you that might be out of work right now, I want you to think about something as we're going through this presentation. You can put yourself in a position where when your company calls and says, hey, it's time to come back, you might not have to go back. Think about that. So the e-learning space is massive. It's something that I've also been involved in for about 7 or 8 years. Projection 325 billion by 2025. Why is it so attractive? Well, it's right there, 40-60% less classroom time. To be able to go at your own pace. We all learn differently, some faster, some slower, some need more hands-on, some less hands-on. And so we're dealing with an education that is delivered right there to you in your own living room for those of you that actually want to learn how to trade Forex. Then we're talking about Forex. We're going to get into a little bit here. What is the Forex market? But you see here the size of the Forex market. Now, I'm sure there's quite a few of you that are here that are like, I don't know anything about Forex. And that's okay, because 3 years ago, I didn't know anything about it either. I didn't know it stood for foreign exchange. I had never traveled outside of my own country where I had to exchange US dollars for some other country's currency. But I can tell you, if you're somebody that has traveled abroad, then you've already taken part in Forex. I tell people, how do we know the Forex market is so big? Well, first of all, you see the statistic there on your screen, $5.3 trillion. And what CashFX has done is they've given us choices. And one of those choices is to go out and learn how to actually trade on our own, to develop this skill set and to be able to learn how to open up broker accounts and place trades and turn this into a profitable income stream. But they've also given us the option, if we want to do it, on complete automation. And that's what I love. Coming from a guy that has traded Forex for about 18 months, you'll see the automation, the technology, and the skill sets that we use here at CashFX. John, you can go to the next slide. And I think here we have a video that's going to make it really simple for you to understand why Forex.
The foreign exchange market, or Forex for short, is a global, decentralized, over-the-counter market for the trading of currencies. This market determines foreign exchange rates for every currency. It includes all aspects of buying, selling, and exchanging currencies at current or determined prices. You have probably already participated in the Forex market. If you've ever traveled to another country, you would have exchanged some of your own country's currency for the currency of the country you're going to visit. If you didn't spend all your exchanged currency and deposited it into your bank account when you returned home, and that currency went up in value during your vacation, you would have received more of your home currency for your exchange currency when you deposited your excess foreign currency into your bank. This is also how you make money in the global Forex market. There are plenty of ways to invest your money. Lots of people purchase stocks or bonds. The Forex market has several advantages over the stock and bond market. Stock and bond markets frequently have bull periods and bear periods. A bull period is identified when just about everything in the market is going up. A bear period is identified when just about everything in the market is going down. While it's easy to make money in a bull market, it's much harder for a trader to make money in a bear market when prices are falling day after day. In Forex, there never really is a bear market or a bull market, since each trade consists of buying one currency while selling another. The market never really goes up or down as a whole. One currency going down naturally means the other counter currency is going up. All that matters is the currency you're interested in is either going up or down. Secondly, the Forex market in general is a level playing field. There are no mergers or acquisitions or inside trading to make the market move unexpectedly. The Forex market is the biggest market in the world, with over $5 trillion a day traded. So no one entity is ever big enough to control a market of that size. The market trades 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's 124 hours of continuous trading time available to you. You can start trading at 9 a.m. Monday morning in Sydney, Australia, and wrap up your trading on Friday at 5 p.m. in New York. So the market is ready and waiting for you anytime you want to trade. And because the market is so big, odds are you'll never be stuck in a trade. If you want to get out of a position, you can almost always find someone to buy or sell with. Trades are executed within seconds. Central banks and the global banking industry, governments, financial institutions, multinational corporations, and about 90 million home-based retail trading enthusiasts all trade in the global Forex market.
So a couple of key things that I love that video, and that is our own there, Mr. John Kinnear's voiceover. It's a great video, simple for people to understand. But when I watch that video, two things stand out to me, guys. I see the word banks. And what happens today is, and I didn't know this 3 years ago, I was simply just not aware that the money we put in our savings account at the banks are using that to actually make money in the Forex market. And so a little exercise for those of you when you get a chance and you go to your city, wherever you're at in the world, whether you're in the US or in London or wherever you're at, next time you go to your city, look up at the skyline. And what you're going to notice is the biggest buildings in your city, guaranteed, are the banks. They're the biggest buildings because they're taking the money that we put in that savings account and they're trading it in the Forex market. And then they're paying you and I 1%, 2%, 3% a year. And so it's absolutely crazy. The other thing is 90 million retail traders. That's you and I. Like John said in the beginning, he had a curiosity always with Forex. When I was introduced 3 years ago, it was something I was curious in and I started trading. Now, when we went out to South Africa and we did a pre-launch event back in November, we stood in a room with over 300 guests. And I asked 2 questions to those guests. The first question was, if you're here today and you've ever tried to trade Forex on your own, raise your hand. And I was blown away that almost the entire room raised their hand. I was quite surprised. Almost 300 people put their hand up. I said, now keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. If you've actually made money trading on your own, keep your hands up. And the entire room put their hands down. And so what I've learned over the last 3 years is that people want something like this. They just don't know where to go to do it successfully. And again, CashFX has given you a choice. Learn how to do it on your own, or let them do it for you, or let them do it for you while you learn how to do it. It's an earn while you learn model. Now, a little bit about CashFX, CashFX, CFX for short. And you're going to see that this is from the top down. I mean, this is from, it starts with Waskar and Edwin, transparency, honesty, and respect. From the very first conversation that I had with Waskar 9 months ago, to every single Zoom that we did through the 90 days of pre-launch, and John and others were on those calls, to the launch in Panama in November, and everything in between, every leader, every member, I mean, 20,000 members. It's just amazing that transparency, honesty, and respect is 3 characteristics that are resounding through the entire organization, and it is refreshing. The purpose is simple. It's to equip you and I and the thousands of CashFX members around the world, both with a premium academy, right, to be able to learn a skill set that could empower you to feed your family forever, and an automated trading technology that's going to give you the ability to find financial freedom, to escape the matrix. And like I said, depending on how much action you take today, potentially give you the ability to not have to go back to work when this situation we're in ends. And again, the positioning is through this academy, which starts from, your basic concepts all the way up to your mindset, and giving you the ability to become a professional trader if that's something that you desire. Again, can't say enough about Waskar and Edwin. I will say this. They were on a lot of calls, you guys, a lot of calls. 90 days, a lot of webinars, a lot of private Zooms, a lot of one-on-ones. And the thing that I took away and I continue to kind of reflect on is you can go back and string all of those videos together. And Waskar and Edwin never contradicted themselves one time. There was never a position where they were like, well, what did I say on that last call? Because I got to make sure I say it again on this call, because everything came from a foundation of honesty. Very hard to find that. It's very hard to find, especially in this network marketing space, it's hard to find people with a lot of money that also have a lot of integrity. And what we have here is 2 owners, 2 co-founders who not only believe in their vision, and it's a big vision, like John said, I mean, it's big. Not only believe in their vision, but they believe that they've been placed here to empower and change the lives of hundreds of thousands of people right where you're at in your own living room. Now, our corporate office is another piece of that transparency. It's in Panama. It's in a very beautiful building in Panama. You're looking at some architectural renderings. What I love about the transparency here is when we went out to the event in Panama, we got a tour of the office. Now, I'll be honest with you, we were surprised because we thought we were going to see a fully finished office. And we walk in and we see bricks and studs and concrete. But we got a chance to speak to the owner of the building, who shared with us more about his relationship with Waskar and more of that integrity. We got a chance to hear from the lead architect who walked us through these plans. and how they're importing pieces from different countries, and they're truly building this beautiful global Forex headquarters. Then we got to see this wall of technology, where we got to see the live trades, and you just get a sense of the level of investment that this company is putting back into the company, and it makes us feel confident that they truly are building something that they believe is going to be around for years and years to come. And it's not just a little office. I mean, it's 10,000 square foot. And I'll let Waskar talk about this if he wants, but I believe that office is going to be open here very soon, maybe this month, early next month, ribbon cutting. You guys are going to have an opportunity to come and be a part of that event, and it's going to be a really, really big deal for the future of the company. So let's talk a little bit about the trading success. One of the things we picked up on early on when we first met and sat down with Waskar and Edwin was that this is not something they just got started with. This is something they've been doing for the last 18, 24 months, successfully trading, building relationships with brokers, licensed brokers, with professional traders, with software engineers that build EAs, the expert advisors. And so it is a combination of real strategies and techniques that's created by our professional traders, starting with Edwin, the VP of Trading Operations and co-founder, and his team, John, Javier, and Hildo, and them working around the clock at not just the techniques and strategies, but developing the EAs and enhancing the EAs, managing those EAs, the artificial intelligence. And here's the key. It's all proprietary. It's all been developed over the last 2 years. It's not something that they went and bought, because you can go online right now and you can buy a bot and you can plug that bot into your MT4 account, but that bot is going to have an expiration date. And there's going to come a day when that bot blows out your account. Trust me, if you don't have the right people to manage that. And so the technology here is worth millions of dollars, but it's not for sale. And it's proprietary. It's here for you and I to leverage through these automated results. And then you understand that we can see it all in the back office. Do not let somebody tell you that CashFX is not trading. Because if you're a member here today, you can go right in your back office and you can see the corporate MT4 account, and you can see the 11 cross pairs, and you can see the open trade orders, you can see the lot size, you can see the account number, you can see it all. And so we have a transparent, legitimate company that's actually making money off of the trading. It's phenomenal, guys. It's phenomenal. Now, I tell people I've started to simplify it. We have a three-pronged approach here. We want to give you education in case you want to learn how to trade on your own. We want to give you automation for those of you that are busy enjoying life and don't want to sit in front of the computer and trade. And then we give you an amazing income stream if you want to share it. We educate you, we automate it for you, and then we reward you for sharing it with others. Now, I know a lot of people get nervous and they're like, well, how do I share it? How do I share it? What are the right videos? How do I introduce this to my friend? I'm no good at sales. I stink at recruiting. I mean, trust me, we've heard it all. But what CashFX has done is they've put together a marketing system that is truly turnkey, plug and play. All you have to do is subscribe to this marketing system, and then you get all of the links, all of the videos, all of the advertisements, all of the emails, every single thing that you need. So it literally takes 90% of the work, and it does it for you. And so once you become a member, you'll find this in your back office. You can go ahead and subscribe to the marketing tool, and this is going to help you duplicate your business. It's going to help you maximize the rewards plan. And I can't say enough about Ron Pope. Ron and his team at the Conversion Pros have built out this system. Ron and his team have been doing this for years. In fact, Jamie Beck, the CTO of the Conversion Pros, has been doing this for 20 years. They've built millions of lines of code as an infrastructure partner, the back office, the real time of the payouts. I mean, I just got off a call earlier with a gentleman that has like 8 years of multi-million-dollar success in network marketing. And he said, Justin, I've not seen a back office as sophisticated as CashFX, as simple as CashFX. The fact that any given day we know exactly what we're getting paid in the team bonuses and the matrix bonus, and then you throw in this marketing system, and it really gives you I know it's so cliche, right? A business in the box, but that's what you get. Now, we've talked about the education. We're going to talk a little bit more about the contracts, and here's a really cool video. So again, our CFX Academy, which is actually a university level type courses. This is not YouTube videos. This is not something that CashFX just bought and put their logo on. These are real courses that are being developed in-house, potentially to be accredited by the Minister of Education in Panama, broken down in 3 series, guys. Again, we're going to keep it real simple for you that's looking at this for the first time. You have 3 different series. Within each series are multiple modules. The elemental is where you start. It's the basics. It's the beginner stuff. It's the concepts and techniques. Then you get into your advanced professional series where it gets into the foundations, concept techniques, how to create charts and technical analysis and that sort of stuff. And then into the Supreme series where it's going to teach you what I consider the most challenging aspects, the mindset, the psychology of becoming a professional trader. We start off here with the elemental series, John. If you want to skip there, we've got the trading packs. And this is a deliberate approach by our founders. You notice there we have a contract that starts at $300. And the way it works, guys, is a very simple 30-70 split. You see there $90 goes into the Academy pack. That goes towards the cost of the education. You guys are going to see how the rewards plan works and how we get paid for sharing. Which, by the way, pay attention to that part, guys, because it is super, super lucrative. The trade pool, which is the automated trading, but your elemental series, you can get started at any one of these levels. That's progressive, which means what you learn in one module is going to carry over. You get into the advanced series, your 5K, 7, 10, 15, and 20K. And again, the bigger the contract you have, the more money you're going to earn from the automated trading. And then last but not least, takes you into the Supreme series, which is your 30K, 40K, 50K, 70K, and 100K. Now, I will say this. Trading in the global Forex market is risky. So we never fly by the disclaimer. If you're doing this training, and you go and you open up your broker account, please pay attention. Only trade money that that you can afford to lose. In any real trading environment, we can't guarantee results. We never tell you it's a guaranteed return or any of that sort of stuff. It is risky, but it is rewarding when you actually learn how to do it. And I can tell you this. How many people, the stories of people that have come in for $300, and that's the only money they've ever put out of their own pocket. And they're on some of the contracts you're looking at today, guys. In fact, my own mother started at $2,000 in July, and today she's upgraded to the 40K contract. It's phenomenal what we're seeing, you guys. And so I'm going to take a moment here, and I am going to first and foremost say that this project, this legacy company for us in the last 9 months has blown us away, you guys. It has literally blown us away. We wake up every day thanking God, thanking Waskar and Edwin for being, I mean, the company is not just different. You're about to hear from our CEO, who is probably going to show you a beautiful view in Punta Cana, because it is beautiful. But I want to just tell you something personal from my own heart. I had an opportunity to sit with Waskar for about 7 hours before this got started. And I met him through Ron Pope. And it really it started out as a business relationship, and we could see that there was integrity, and it's grown over the last 9 months to more than that. It's a friendship. It's almost like a family. His passion for this company, his excitement for each and every one of you, his commitment to literally work 18 to 20 hours a day. Anytime I message him, anytime one of you guys says, hey, Justin, my payment to the company is late. The contract hasn't activated. You know, I've got this, I've got that, I've got this. And I message this guy. I'm telling you, every single time he returns it, and he makes sure that every single member in this company, all 20,000, is completely satisfied. And that, my friends, is commitment. And so, Waskar, welcome. Thank you, sir, for everything you're doing for us. We're so excited. And floor's all yours, bud.
What a pleasure. What a pleasure to listen those words, Justin. You know, it's just like a fresh air. So strong, your presentation, you know, congratulations for your leadership, and also because you can feel and you can sense the energy when you're presenting, you know, and that's my friend, is what I call, you know, the level of belief, the level of what you have in here elevates your speech, and people can feel that, and that's why you guys are so having so much success throughout the world. So congratulations to all of you. And also I want to, you know, welcome everybody to is, you know, new here in the room, with knowing us as a company and individuals. This is set up for you guys. I'm pretty, you know, happy and excited because I see the growth of the company every day, and I see so much success, and it keeps popping up. You know, it keeps coming. It's stories, you know, histories of everyone who is achieving ranks. I just received one in 8 days, one rank, you know, one new member, and then I keep receiving so much good news from all of you, that that is what we meant to be when we create this company. And I really appreciate Justin say that, you know, that we are very passionate about the company, because we are people that we believe in what we're doing, and at the end of the road we see a huge company worldwide established in the market. We are just a baby right now, a startup baby, 20,000 members, and we are very lucky and very blessed by our Lord to have the team that we have, to have the leadership that we have, and the technology that we have, you know. And everything that you want to do in your life, you can achieve. It's just a matter of belief and take action. Right now, I have the pleasure to introduce an individual who having success, and he's having success, you know, in his team also really fast. I believe I shared with Shane from South Africa a couple of times in different Zooms, a special Zoom meeting from South Africa when you guys were there. And also, I follow the stories on social media, and it's incredible the level of leadership and commitment, and so much fun to watch the growth this team is having worldwide. So today I want to congratulate new executives, Shane Donovan. It's just, I think it's going to be the first really fast of many. And please open your mic and share with us a little bit, because we are very excited to hear what is happening in South Africa. Everybody's crazy about CashFX.
Thank you, Vasco Lopez. Thank you so much. First of all, I'd like to thank you for this opportunity. I've been on calls basically most of the time today with Justin, talking about this moment. And, I can still remember the first time I saw you, Ron Pope, John Kinnear, Justin on YouTube. And I'm looking and I'm thinking to myself, I need to be part of the system, but I'm not just going to join some link. So for those of the guys who's watching this here, it was deliberate. It was God's timing for me. I got a hold of Justin. I told Justin, look, my name is Shane. I'm from South Africa. He says, cool, buddy, let's talk. We got in the Zoom call. And at that time, remember what Justin just showed you guys. We were in the pre-launch, so none of the stuff that Justin spoke about or what we're going to see after this, it really existed. I was in one call with Justin as well as Mr. Vasco Lopez and Ron Pope, and I believe that whatever they said will deliver. And I told Justin, I'm ready to get to work. And so in South Africa right now, we're going through a very, very tough time economically. We're on the lockdown. A lot of people are losing their jobs, and they're looking for an income. And for me, fortunately, I was always reading books with Robert T. Kiyosaki and learning about network marketing. So I was always had that side hustle. And when CashFX came in front of me, it was a no-brainer because I knew what to look for because I've been in network marketing for some time. And Justin told me, Shane, you just do what I do, and your life is not going to be the same again. And I'm sitting there, I'm listening to Justin. I said, okay, you know what? Let me give this a shot. And that same evening, I've got some of my leaders in South Africa on a call, and Justin told me, Shane, I'm going to be setting foot in South Africa for the first time in 3 months. And I said, okay, we can make that happen, but I was just thinking, this guy's in marketing, right? The guy phones me up just after the launch in Panama. Shane, my flight is booked. I'm ready to come to South Africa. So when the team and when Justin and Mr. Vasco Lopez and Ron Pope talk about commitment, that's the type of commitment they're talking about, that they actually left the comfort zone and they came here to South Africa to build team, to build relationships. And Justin told me, even Luigi, we want to come to your home. We want to meet your family because family is important to them. And that's when I knew, we're in the right space. And Mr. Vasco Lopez, you as well, following you on Instagram with you and your family. Every time I commented, you actually took the time out to actually reply to us. That's huge for us in South Africa. Because remember, in South Africa, Forex, a lot of people are interested in, but a lot of people are taking advantage of some of the guys who's naive and don't know what to look for. So I'm really, really honored to actually take this to every household. I have huge plans for this. I just have just over 800 people in my team right now. And also, I'm actually tying off a lot of deals with a lot of network market leaders in South Africa. As you know, because of the lockdown, a lot of product companies are going through a tough time. And what we offer is second to none. So all I'm saying is watch the space. It's the third time I'm talking to you, Mr. Vasco Lopez. And from the first time when I was just signed on, I told you, remember this face, remember this hairstyle. So I'm telling you that we've got a lot of work to do. We just got started, and I'm looking forward for this journey together with my team. And you're going to always hear more. So thank you so much. God bless you and the team. God bless you and Edwin Abad together with the engineers making decisions for us. Every day I send you guys love and light to keep you all in the right direction when you're making decisions for this company. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, thank you to you, Shane, and thank you for your kind words and for your success. Also, congratulations. I wanted to know because I see many ranks that are hitting there in South Africa, and we can feel the growth and the energy there. So, what is the most that you think people feel attracted to the project there in South Africa?
Okay, so so basically, in my team itself, I've got about 7 executives already, manager already, and I think what's big in South Africa, what's attracting them to CashFX is the transparency. Before I even do a presentation, I talk to them about the integrity. I talk to them about our brokers. I talk to them about Ron Pope and the conversion pros. I talk to them about your background, because those are the things that a lot of companies don't offer. I mean, the mere fact that corporate is making yourselves available on the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the rest of the world says a lot. And a lot of companies are not just doing that. It's about just making the money and in the sidelines, where you guys are in everybody's face all the time, showing that you'll exist, you're real people. And I think South Africans are tired of being in the dark all the time. So it's refreshing to see that you guys are actually doing this with the social media platforms that you guys going on, and with the chatbot and all the marketing tools. Because South Africa, although we're in a third world country, but we're a first world country. We're in a third world continent, but we're a first world country when it comes to technology. Now and then we have a problem with power. Yeah, but I think it's the right time for Africa. Really, I do. I think it's the right time for upskilling the millennials, because this appeals to them. And if we upskill the millennials, they taking this product back to their families, putting food on the table. They are changing lives. So that's basically my target market as well.
Well, I truly believe in what you're saying, and I think it's quite remarkable, the growth that we're going to see in the next few months from Africa, from the whole African continent, and Nigeria and all of that area. And it's because we've been burned in the industry that we love many times, and I think people are tired of that and not having a faith or a company that truly respects for his members. And we are here not just a platform or a program. We are here to establish a business model, long-term, company. And I think for all of you that are listening in this call, that are new and that are get to know this company, if you're looking for something that truly make you proud of what you're promoting, I think this is it. It's just you do your homework and go check our latest social media. That I advise you, all of you, that we have from the marketing team, leading by John. We have a contest. We have a what do you call it, John? A
promotion.
We have now a challenge. We have a 10,000 take challenge, and then we want to achieve these really fast. We have 10,000 members in the company, and plus the new people that are joining. But right now we post, and we have some amazing things coming on social media. So it is, I think, on the stage that we are in, and then while we're heading on, I think social media will play a really big role in the company and communicating with all of you. I may say also that probably it's not a corporate call, but I think it's all related. We're going to implement some communication system, special system through the back office. I think next week we're going to be ready with that. It's going to be really cool to be in touch more with you guys. And this is all about building a community that we all feel power and that we all feel proud about it. Again, congratulations, Shane, on your success.
Thank you so much, Waska. And also, if I just add one more thing, CashFX is not just about the trade, and it's not just the money. You guys have a whole ecosystem that's coming together. With the phase 2 coming in, there's lots more coming into the ecosystem that we can just plug into and we can just move on. So that's also exciting for us and to take to our prospects, to take to our market as well. So thank you again for making time, for giving me this platform to express my views. Much appreciated, and it's always a pleasure to serve under you. Thank you, and God bless.
I do hope that see you here on manager, rank recognition very soon. Okay, let's do that challenge.
I'm there. It's already done.
All right.
Thank you so much.
We are on. You're welcome. We're on now on that. John, I think we all have see and listen to what is that we're building as a community. It's just not making money. It's just the rewards and the satisfaction that we feel when we help others to achieve also. And from this next reward plan that is followed by our director of marketing, John, that is have a unique way, very, very fluid explanation for all of you to know how is that you can make money so simple with our company and with our business plan. So I think we all love the way people can grow from $300 onto the top. So thank you very much to all. I hope you have a great weekend. We keep working toward our goals, and God bless you, everyone. John, it's all yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Greatly appreciated. Shane, thank you for your words. That was inspiring to say at the very least. How recent your exposure to CFX has been and the immensity of your successes you've created already in a very beautiful part of the world. I've seen the photographs of Justin and Luigi on the trip that they made to work with you there. And yeah, it seems like an awful lot of fun. I think probably on everybody's wish list here is to go swimming with the great white sharks. I'm sure everybody dreams of that at night.
Well, John, I actually offered that to Luigi and Justin, but they chickened out. But I did take them for the lion drive, so they enjoyed that. But next time, you guys,
I'm going to come see you, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use waterproof duct tape, and I'm going to take stakes,
okay,
all over my body, and I'm going swimming with the sharks.
Oh, listen, I just recorded that, so you can't back out, dude.
Thank you, Justin.
Anyway, listen, this is a wonderful segue. We're just wrapping up this presentation now, but I will absolutely take you up on that opportunity. It's something I've been wanting to do ever since I was a little kid. And of course, for those of you who think that I'm losing my mind, there will be metal in between me and those particular predators. So this is as we wrap up, we really want to talk about one of the other elements. Now, when Justin was sharing the tech with you, one of the things that he made very clear was that although this platform and its technology has been available now for about 9 months to members all around the world, there was many, many months of planning and work that went into the development long before they started making this available for member consumption. Exactly the same thing is the case here. So first of all, it's very important if you're here as a guest, you typed in number 1 in the chat before we got started. This is optional. So it's wonderful that we can all be participating in a platform that even if you choose not to share this with a single person, you can actually be working very diligently towards your goal of financial security. And you can absolutely do that just with the product of CFX only. In fact, if you take a look at the very top on the right-hand side, the section that we call Bare Capital is exactly that. As Waskar had mentioned, this ability to start at any contract level, or trade package is actually what we call them, trade packages starting from $300. And if you remember, the Elemental, the Advanced, and the Supreme series laid out 15 different trade packages growing incrementally from $300 to $100,000. Now we have members using the platform that started at 300 or started at 5 or started at 2,000, and just as Justin had mentioned, are on 40,000 in the case of his mother. That's amazing to be able to offer a platform like this to your mom, who one would expect is retired, and she can open up her smartphone or her tablet and monitor her success with their $40,000 contract. That's fantastic. But then we've got members that have moved on all the way up to $100,000 contracts. And they never will share the platform with anyone else, but they are huge beneficiaries of the technology at work for them. But there's another group, And I will tell you, this other group is probably the larger, most represented group in the company, because once you start experiencing that success, that automated success, where you don't have to have the background, you don't have to have the technical chops in the workspace to profit, many of you just can't help yourself. And we're thrilled that you just can't help yourself. We're thrilled that you have to pass this on to family members that you know could benefit, or neighbors that you know are looking for something special, or business owners that you know are struggling. And we see from the surging numbers over the last couple of months that you're doing exactly that. You're flipping open your smartphones and you're sharing this information with other people. And that's what this last couple of minutes is designed to break down for you. So, Bear Capital, very simply, you can earn up to 2 times the value of any trade package, whether it's $300 or $100,000 or anything in between, up to 2 times the value. And that comes from the automation, the Forex at work. Bull Capital, this is capital you do not have access to unless you share the platform with at least one other person. And in sharing this with one other person, you have the opportunity to earn an additional up to 2 times the value of that very same trade package. So it's a very significant benefit. We'll talk about rank levels as we progress. So here's the Bear and Bull breakdown. Very simply, take a look at this 1K contract. Look above it, you can see Bear Capital. Remember the 70-30 split that Justin had mentioned. The 70-30 split is designed this way for very good reason. First of all, when we talk about legacy platforms, this ability to earn not only in the short term, but potentially for years and years and years to come, companies must be structured properly. And one of the ways that you could structure your company incorrectly is for you to share a trading platform with someone, and then you earn a percentage of their trading gains. That's highly illegal, and you would be required to own a securities license to earn from other people's trading gains. That's not the way this is structured. This is where the 70-30 split is so critically important. This is the proper and the legal and the long-term way to structure a trading platform like this. So 70% of your 1K, which would be $700, is actually going into work for you. It's your trading capital. And you can see you can earn up to 2 times the value, the full contract value, not the $700, $2,000, which is the full value on the bear side. But if you look below on the bull side, that's the 30% that's earmarked for the online university. We talked about e-learning at the very first slide of this presentation, why e-learning is so critically important, and having a real product that you spend real money on. That's the money then that can legally and properly go into a rewards plan. And that's exactly what's taking place here. So the 30%, $300 on a $1,000 contract is being split 2 ways. It's being split into a fast start bonus, and it's being split into a unilevel. In any case, you have then the opportunity to earn an additional 2 times the value of that contract for a total of $4,000 on a 1K contract. What happens when I get there? Well, I've got 3 different options. One of them is I can take my $4,000 and I can leave the party. I can put my profit in my pocket and I can move on. Another option is that I can purchase another $1,000 contract and I can repeat the whole process. But I also have a third option. Before I reach a full 200% in either the bear or the bull, I have the option to actually upgrade. And this is what we see so many of our members doing. I can move from a 1K to a 2K contract. Why would I want to do that? Well, now I have twice the amount of money that's being traded on my behalf, twice the amount of trade capital. And of course, that's going to create twice the trading results. And so as you move through that ladder from 1,000 to 2,000 to 5,000 to 10,000 and beyond, you're going to see your trading gains just continue to grow and grow and grow. So while we're on the subject of growing trading gains, it's important that you understand the bear capital we talked about. This is results that come from the technology and the trading within the Forex market. You can earn up to 15% per week. Now, that's not a guarantee of 15% because there's no such thing as a guarantee in real trading. Anyone with even the most limited experience, I think even anyone with a healthy dose of common sense would understand that there's no such thing as a guarantee in any trading environment. So depending on the results that the company is getting and the traders and the tech are receiving on a week-by-week basis, you'll see daily trade results. Now, remember, many trades are earned during the course or made during the course of a trading day. Even though we consistently see gains posted in our back office, we often hear the question, doesn't the company ever lose? Well, of course the company loses. You win some and you lose some. Fortunately for all of us, we see many more winners with this technology than we do losers. So when all the trades are added together at the end of the day, we get our total, and then all those are added together at the end of the week and we get paid. So let's talk specifically about the two bonuses that are fed by the money that purchased that section of the academy. That's the 30%, okay? Remember, a trade package is purchased. 70% goes to trading, 30% goes to the purchase of a real product, and that is to unlock that particular section of the online university called the academy. So first of all, 50% of that money, remember it's 30%. So here's another way to work the math. 30% of the 50% would be 15% of the total. So if someone got involved, you shared the platform with someone who started on a $1,000 contract, you would make $150 as a fast start bonus. Now, here's the best thing about this fast start bonus platform. This program actually not only pays you once, but every single time that your friends move up from one rung of the trade package ladder to the next, to the next, to the next, guess what happens? You earn a fast start bonus over and over and over and over again. Why is that so important? Because there are multiple ways within this plan that you can get paid in what we call a reoccurring income. So that's from the same database. As that continues to grow, you get paid over and over and over and over. What's unique about that? In this platform, there is no monthly credit card charge. So there's no $100 a month or $150 a month or $200 a month that's going to be deducted from a credit card. You earn a contract or you buy a contract and you're in the game, period. And so you don't have to worry. Not only do you not have to worry, but your user base does not have to worry about spending money month after month after month after month or being billed for a service fee. The reason that's critically important is many people in many markets all around the world just don't have the disposable income to put $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 to work for them in the Forex market. So they're usually, when they join platforms that have a monthly charge, they're only putting $500 or $700 or $800 or $900 to work for them. Now, the problem is if that platform is charging you, let's say, $150 participation fee, there's a very good likelihood that you may be breaking even some months or even losing money some months. And nobody gets involved in a home-based business to create success for themselves and their families to break even or lose money. So by taking that monthly cost out of this model, it's so critically important all of our members get to have success. We don't have people worrying that they're going to be breaking even or losing money. Now, the second half of the revenue that comes in for the Academy purchase goes to this other bonus. So in other words, 15% of the total trade package value is going right here. You'll notice the first silver color, levels 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no rank icon above that. And that's because every member that joins automatically is eligible to earn from unilevels 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's break this down exactly how this pays you. First of all, any person that you get a fast start bonus from, in other words, anyone that you shared the platform with, that you were the referrer or sponsor of, that person, it lives on your level 1. So whether you share this with one person, 5 people, 10, or 100, it doesn't matter. They're all sitting on your level 1. And when they get a trade package and 15% of the value of that trade package goes into this unilevel, well, you're earning 10% of the money that goes in. Very simply, let's use the 1K example because that's what we've used so far. $150 then goes into this unilevel. And if that person's on your levels 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you're earning then 10% of the $150 or $15. Now, what's interesting about this is not only as friends share with friends organically, this just continues to grow and grow and grow. This is a team bonus. So you get to earn regardless of whether you were the person that shared the platform or whether someone else in your team did that. Now you'll notice the 2 blue columns. This is allowing you to earn additional depth in this unilevel that's a 10-level unilevel. You can see the blue goes down to levels 5 and 6, and they're actually 20% levels. So that same $150 that entered the unilevel, you would earn $30 from in that case. You can see the manager unlocks levels 7 and 8, director unlocks level 9, and then President's Club unlocks level 10. But it unlocks something else that's really important, because one of the things that I think we very clearly established, because of the transparency and because of the simplicity of this platform, we're seeing this grow organically, and we're seeing it grow very quickly. It's a very easy platform to share with others. So as you could imagine, friends sharing with friends very quickly has you benefiting from people sitting on your level 10 and beyond. So there is a way built into this unilevel that you can capture level 11 and beyond. In fact, level 11 all the way to infinity. And that's called a global bonus. You can see at President's Club, you get an additional 1% from the global bonus, 1.5 an ambassador, and 2% a global ambassador. So regardless of the shape this takes, regardless of how much organic growth you get, you will always be able to take advantage of it. The matrix is a very unique bonus as we wrap up, because you actually can benefit from this bonus even if you never share the CFX platform with another person. How could that be possible? Well, very simply, anytime that anyone gets a trade package for the very first time, they also get immediately positioned in the matrix, and they get immediately positioned wherever the next available space happens to be. So you can see in the unilevel, remember I said if I shared this with 1 friend, 5 friends, 10 or 100, they would all be on my level 1. Well, a forced matrix is a very different shape. So remember, it's the same database, but they're being organized in a different shape because of the rules of this bonus. So level number 1 in the matrix only has room for 3 people. Level number 2 in the matrix only has room for 9 people. So if I shared this with 11, for example, I would fill all of my level 1 and almost all of my level 2. So people have the opportunity then to get dropped within my matrix as well, if I'm part of an aggressive and quick growing team, because there's nowhere else for them to go. So when a customer, for example, someone who simply wants bare capital, someone who simply wants to benefit from trading, when they join your group, if you have an aggressively growing group, as so many in the country, our company rather do all around the world, there's a very good likelihood that individuals get dropped around those customers. And that's how customers that never share the platform with anyone still get to benefit from this matrix bonus. So you can see it grows in multiples of 3, 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, etc. Take a look at the green numbers on the right-hand side. 3, 3, 3, 5, 6, 10, 30, 20, 10, 10. Add them all together. Just like the unilevel, it adds up to 150%. It adds up to 100%. I apologize. It adds up to 100%. Add all those numbers together. So here is an example of how this matrix can pay you. First of all, it's very important to understand the distinction between this and the unilevel and the fast start bonus. Remember, the fast start bonus and the unilevel are fed from the 30% of a trade package value purchased that section of the academy. So on the front end is feeding those 2 bonuses we've just covered. On the back end, this matrix bonus is fed in an entirely different way, in a very unique way, but nevertheless, a reoccurring way, just like those other 2 bonuses. So there's a 20% withdraw fee when anyone, any member in the platform, whether they're a customer or whether they're sharing with others, there's a 20% withdrawal fee all members pay. Now, if I was withdrawing, for example, let's use a fairly small amount. I'm sure all members would agree. $1,000 withdraw would be considered a fairly small, someone who's been in the platform for a fairly new period of time. Many of you are doing withdrawals much larger than $1,000 per month. Let's use $1,000 though for a very simple round number. Now, the 20% withdrawal fee would mean $200. Now, many of you, when you first hear about this 20% withdrawal fee, I'm sure that you're a little bit shocked. But then I think what I hear from everybody is that this huge smile comes across their face when they realize that withdrawal fee is actually not revenue for the company. It's for us. It's for those of us who are sharing the platform with others. That's exactly. In fact, if you look at the second paragraph, the 20% withdrawal fee is going to 3 bonuses. One of them, half of it, is going to the matrix bonus you see in front of you. 10% is going to matching bonus, and then 40% is going to go to the leadership rank bonuses that I'll share with you in about 2 minutes' time as we wrap up. So this is not a profit center for the company. This is actually a profit center for us. So let's do a really quick example. $1,000 withdraw means $200 fee, means $100, half of 50% into this bonus. Let's say someone on your level 4 did $1,000 withdraw. $100 goes into this. If you take a look at the right-hand side, level 4 is a 5% level. That means $5 went to you immediately. What if they're on your level 7? And that same person, or rather, it wouldn't be the same person, it'd be someone else on your level 7. They did $1,000 withdrawal, $100 into the matrix, and that's a 30% level. Well, that person would have triggered a $30 earning for you. So as this continues to fill up, you can see that the potential for thousands and thousands and thousands, tens of thousands, and then beyond that to start to accumulate monthly. In fact, bi-weekly is how bi-monthly, every 2 weeks is how this bonus is paid out. This eventually will become maybe the most significant bonus for many of our members. The 10% match is exactly what it sounds like. If you've earned a fast start bonus on someone, in other words, if you were the referrer, you will also earn a 10% matrix matching bonus on that person. And then if you take a look at all the bright colors on the right-hand side, this simply is instructing you exactly how you gain access to the entire matrix. You can see starting at $300 or $500 trade packages opens levels 1, 2, and 3. Moving up to a 1K package opens up level 4, moving to 2K opens level 5, etc., and so forth. Why is this so important? Because many of you are actually sharing the platform with friends of yours who are customers only. They are not network marketers. They have no history of success in network marketing, and they have no interest. And so they simply want to benefit from automated trading. And so even in that case, they have a very significant motivator to not stay and keep rebuying $5,000 contracts, for example. They actually have an interest in moving to 10 and moving to 20 and moving to 30 because it's unlocking more and more of that matrix. But what happens every time they move up, of course, you earn what? A fast start bonus, and you also earn another unilevel bonus that you share with the team. So this is a very well engineered, very well designed bonus, not only for those of you who are customers, but also those of you who are interested in sharing the platform with others. One of the things I think that's surprising many of you is how many individuals get started with the intention of simply consuming this product as a customer and then quickly change your mind when you start to see results and when you see just how easy the platform is to share, as Justin gave you a little bit of an insight to when he talked about some of the automated systems that make this very easy to share. So let's talk, as we wrap up, leadership. Now, we just heard from one of our incredibly successful executives earlier when Shane was speaking with Waskar. Let's take a look at what Shane did to reach the rank of executive. First of all, he was using 500 in what we call personal volume. What does that mean? Remember, there's a point to dollar ratio on every single one of our trade packages, and it's a 2-to-1 point to dollar ratio. So, or dollar to point ratio, really. So $1,000 contract is 500 PVP. So he's on at least a $1,000 trade package. Now, he referred to a minimum of three people. And from those 3 people down, his entire organization made up of a total group volume of 25,000. So that would be $50,000. $50,000 in the entire organization at any point in a 30-day rotating period. And he automatically reaches the rank of executive. How do you hit manager? Well, the simplest way is two of any individuals in your genealogy. You do not have needed to be their sponsor of them. Anyone in your genealogy from 2 lines, they reach executive, more or less, a few more personal group volume points, and you hit the rank of manager. And this is really the process of moving all the way through this lineage. And so one of the things the company does is they want to celebrate these levels of success with you. And one of the ways they do that, of course, is with some very significant prizes. And the first is this, one of those iPad Airs, really cool little iPad that's got the built-in foldable keyboard you can bring anywhere and is a very versatile little tool. Obviously, one of the reasons we want to get these into your hands in the beginning is this is a wonderful tool when you're finally allowed to leave the house, go speak to your friends again. This is a great tool to actually share your CFX business and trading success with. The next, though, is a little more heavy duty as you reach the rank of manager. And of course, we talked about Shane hitting that rank before our next Punta Cana event, so he can receive this prize on the stage when he comes to meet all of us at our next corporate event. This is it. Imagine $10,000 prize. That's a significant bonus. There are individuals that accomplish this in their first 60 days, 90 days, 120. What if it took you a year? What if it took you a year in this platform to earn a $10,000 bonus? That's wonderful. Next, for hitting the rank of director, is a $15,000 5-star, all-inclusive or everything paid, you and a companion anywhere in the world. So if you love to travel, this is the right way to do it. After that, and in fact, our host is a part of a duo that have already reached this level of achievement, this President's Club level. Not only that, they've already been paid, they've already earned. And you can see, in fact, in the group of participants, there's a beautiful blue. Now, this is a bright blue 2020 4S. So this is the wide body all-wheel drive. And that's what Luigi is driving right now. So here's one of the things that I think is very important for those of you who are on this call and have been in various network marketing companies in the past and are inexperienced with the way CFX does things. When you reach a bonus on the 6th of the month, the following month, that bonus is paid out in full. So what happened to these gentlemen is the $100,000 to go towards that Porsche that they purchased was paid in full. Now, that's really impactful compared to some of the experiences that many of you have, where maybe you reach a rank and the company agrees that they're going to start paying $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 a month for 60 months or for 60 months or for 72 months, depending on the price of a car. And then your rank drops and they stop paying and it's on you to pay. So the fact that you get paid out in full, I think, is absolutely incredible, especially when you start getting into the ambassador and the global ambassador bonus, knowing that the beginning of the following month, this is an asset that belongs to you and it's paid in full. So with that, I would like to wrap up this presentation, say thank you very much for all of your participation. We are almost 300 members here today, and I know many of you are guests. So there's last thing that I would like to offer is some advice for those of you who typed a number 1 in the chat. What the friend that asked you to look at this presentation is really going to want to know is that whether you see yourself in a role where you want to benefit from automated trading. If so, I want you to let your friend know that you're number 1. You'd like to get started with a trade package, whichever trade package is most appropriate for you. But if you see yourself in a position where it's going to be a tough time bridling your enthusiasm, and you know you're already going to want to share this with others, make sure you let your friend know that sent you here that you're number 2. In any case, they can help you get up effectively, quickly, and the best way that's appropriate for your desires. So thank you, everyone. I want to wish you all a happy weekend. Not that it means much because we're all going to be in exactly the same place that we were Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but it's still the weekend. We can still celebrate. And also remember, on Monday, same link at the same time, we're all going to have an opportunity to hang out again afterwards. So again, thanks very much for being here. We look forward to seeing you all again very soon.